Hi guys, today we will be discussing about the operators. So before going to operators, we have to understand what is the expression. Okay, let's say what is the expression. Expression is an equation which we normally use in mathematics or a logical statement which consists of both operators and operands. Okay, operator is there and it consists of operand. What is this operator and operand? Let's see. Operators, these are the special symbols. Operators are nothing but the special symbols which we use in Python for solving any equation or to build any logic. Okay, these are the definitions which are given to operators, and operands are the values which we use for the calculation purpose. Okay, this is nothing but the operand. Operands is also called as the literal sum, and each and every together operands and operators we call it as the tokens. Okay, we can say a token is nothing but it is the smallest programming element. Either it may be a comma or a quote or a word, a list or a big number. Okay, that is nothing but a token. But here operator is nothing but the symbols which we use to do the calculation, and the operand is nothing but the values which we use normally for the calculation. For example, they have given here these are the operands and these are the operators and these are the value which we store in C. 10 plus 10, 20 we store in C. Okay, so this is about the expression you have to know about before going to operators. Let's move for the operators. Operators is the symbols which is used in equation for the calculation to implement the logic. Okay, there are different types of operators are there. Okay, among them these sevens are very important. Okay, we have arithmetic operators, relational, logical, assignment, bitwise, membership. Okay, these all are the operators which we use frequently. Okay. Now we will go one by one. Okay, what is arithmetic operator? These are the operators which we use in daily mathematical calculation. Okay, different arithmetic operators are addition, it is also called as a concatenation, subtraction, multiplication, true division, floor division, and modulus. Okay, in Python we use take the help of all these operator. Plus is nothing but addition is nothing but the plus symbol, and subtraction is nothing but the minus symbol. Multiplication is asterisk. This we call it as a asterisk, not star. Okay, this is a true division, which is the symbol of um, symbol and division symbol, and this is the floor division. We have two division symbols here, and modulus is nothing but the percentage symbol. Okay, let's say addition is nothing but operators. These addition operators are basically used to add two or more numbers or two or more strings. Okay, addition is basically used for the adding purpose or concatenating purpose. Okay, subtraction. Let's see what is the subtraction. Subtraction is nothing but it is a operator which used to subtract one number from another number. Okay, we can't do any subtraction related to string, but we will do for the numbers. Okay, next, multiplication is nothing but it is used to multiply. You can all these things I thought, but you don't know the division and floor division percentage. Um, let's see. True division is nothing but after dividing any number to any number, the what it will give basically the number on dividing a number. Means if I divide num1 by num2, it will give some relation, which is a output of the division. Okay, that we stored here. Do you know that we have in division four things: dividend, divisor, and remainder, and then we have a result here at the left. Okay, um, that is okay. This will give the result. Okay, then here floor division is the floor division. The result should be after integer. This operator is used to divide the number by another number to get only integer value. We will get only integer value. Here we will get a float value. to get the number in the sense may get the either integer value or float value. Here in floor division we only get the integer value. Here this is also like a dividing purpose, but instead of getting the result, what we will get the remainder of the operation. Okay, if I divide 3 by 2 in the sum, we will get the remainder here, the 1. Okay, that 1 will be stored in the as a result while we performing the modulus operator. Okay, percentage. Uh, let's see some basic operation which is related to the addition and concatenation, and then we will go one by one. Okay, let's see. Here I will open my interpreter. Okay, I will take a new and I will save this. Let's say Python 6. Okay, I will save this and I will take let's see. Okay, how it will work. I have a number here. Let's say num1 is equal to, let's say, 10, and num2 is equal to 5. I am trying to do the mathematical operation related to these two numbers. Let's say if I add number 1 to number 2, it will give me 15. Okay, we can do the addition with respect to number num1 minus num2. Can we do subtraction? Yes, of course we can do. Can we do multiplication here? Num1 star num2. Okay, can we do? Yes, of course we can do. Can we divide a number 1? Here, this is the true division. Number 1 divided by number 2. This will give me floating value. It should give the floating value. Okay, and num1 double divided by num2, it should give me only integer value. That is 2. Okay, say this is true division, which will give the floating point value, and this is the integer division. Okay, that is, it will give the integer number. Next, if I give the percentage, what it will do in the sense, it will give us the uh, remainder value. Okay, num2. Okay, it will give the remainder as 0. On dividing 10 by 5, it will give the remainder 0. If you divide 3 by 3 percentage 2, okay, by 1, it will give us the 1. Okay, because the remainder is 1. This is how you can do. Let's say if you take the number here, can I take the floating value? Let's say num1 is equals to, let's say 2.0, 20.0, 20.9, and num2. We have saw based on the integer. We didn't saw based on float. Okay, this is normally we will do, but as of now, I am treating for the different types of floating point number. I want to frequently do all these operations, so I will directly come and copy paste all this here up to here, and I will paste here. Okay, paste. If I pasted, then I have to print all those. Okay, print. I haven't tell about this print statement. We will be cover this later. Okay, but as of now, I want to show the output on performing any integer value with respect to float value, with respect to float value to integer value. Okay, that all are the matters, because you can't simply divide the any floating value with respect to integer value like that. Okay, let us see. Okay, I don't need this, and this is also don't need. This is also I don't need. I'm doing all the related operations here. Okay, let's see. Okay, if I save and run, then it will give related operations. Okay, it will give me the related operations. This is okay. On dividing a floating number to floating number, on adding floating number, it will give the 20.9 and something. Okay, I have didn't did the this addition. No, print. Let's say num1 plus num2. Okay, now you can see. First, it will add the floating point number. You can subtract the floating point number. You can divide the number, and you can get the what the remainder of the floating point number. If I take here, let's say complex number, will it work or not? Okay, 4j, let's say 40 plus 4j, and let's say 5 plus, let's say minus, I will take a 5 minus 5j. Some cases it will not work because there is no compulsory to work at every individual point. You have to know at what point it is running and at what point it is not running. Okay, here for complex values, we can add two complex value, we can subtract, we can multiply, we can do division. Okay, but we can't do true division. Okay, but we can't do the um, percentage, means we can't get the any remainder. Okay, this is related to a complex. Let's say if I take a boolean value, okay, true. If I take true and false, basically it will convert in the form of integer value and it will do other calculation. Let's see what it is doing. It will convert the true into number value 1 and it will convert false value to number 1, number 2. You can see it is better if you take this true only. Can say the true, and then you can say okay, let's say you can get the better answer. Here you get the exception because division error, but you can't get here this true to integer is nothing but the 1. Okay, this true to integer is nothing but the 1. If we add 1 to 1, it will give 2. 1 minus 1, it will give 0. 1 into 1, it will give 1. 1 divided by 1, it will give floor division. 1 double divided by 1 is nothing but the true division, floor division. It will give 1 integer division, and then 1 percentage 1 means if you get the any dividing 1 by 1, you will get the remainder that's 0. Okay, this is how. Can we convert this by the help of list and tuple? Let's say if I take this simply as a list, okay, A, B, C, D, you can't do this, okay, A, B, C, okay, you can only do the addition, but you can't do other things, okay, let me tell this. See, you can do only addition. In this case, this plus operator acting as a concatenation. Concatenation in the sense dot underscore underscore concat operation is there. Concat, okay, this operation it is doing internally. Okay, but you don't need this. Why I'm simply telling you, but you have to understand where it is working, where it is not working. Okay, you can't what divide. You can't multiply any string to string. You can multiply any string to number. Let me tell you, this is what happening. But you can't add with the string to number. Okay. At first case only you will get the error. But if I comment this, you will get the answer. If I comment this, no, this is not. I want this. Okay. Fun. See. B A S D is there, no? Let me spell A B C. A B C. Okay. If you multiply any number with the ABC, then it will give the string with that number. If you tell here 20, it will give the output. See, this much of 20 times it is repeated. You have to know at what cases it is working, at what cases it is not working to do the calculation. Okay, ultimate agenda is to do the calculation. Here we have covered with the arithmetic operators, and then we have we can see the, let's say we have a list M. You can add two list. Okay, you can add two list, but you can't subtract two list and you can't divide the two list. Okay, see, if I add it, then this first will work. Okay, other than all will not work. Okay, just I'm telling, and all I have given here, where and all it work, where and all it will not work. Okay, you can refer this. Okay, uh, let me tell, this is addition is done. If you give 10 10, it will work for all this. If you give subtraction, it will work for all this and it will not work for here. Okay, you can't do the operations. For C minus D it will not work, A minus D it will not work. Okay, I have provided all that, you can refer that. Okay, now for tuple will it work or not? Let's say it will work for tuple or not. I'm telling all the operations. Okay, you can add the two tuples. You can't add you can't subtract any two tuples. You can't multiply any two tuples. Okay, this is how if I run this, you can add two tuples, but you can't subtract two tuples, can't multiply, can't divide, can't um, to divide, floor divide, and can't get the any remainder. Okay, and this is also it is similar for the dictionary also. Okay, dictionary or set. First, I will take the set 1 comma 2. This is nothing but the set. Okay, yes, 3 comma 5. Okay, let me convert it in set. It will work for the addition. Okay, uh, is it working for the addition? Addition also it is not working. Yes, it is working for addition. The error is giving at the line number 3. Okay, addition it is not working. You can't add two sets. Okay, this is what it's saying. Neither you can add nor you can subtract. Okay, now let's say we have another one basic type no, that is dictionary. Let's say what will happen if we try to add any dictionaries. Okay, I will take this now. I will take this and I will take BBB. Okay, if I add two dictionaries, will it work or not? It will not work. To add the dictionaries, we have to go with the constructor and go with some they what we can say we have to go with some constructor or we have to go with the class. So as of now this only will run up to tuple. Apart from that it will not run. Okay, this is all related to addition operations, means simple arithmetic operations we can do. Let's say these all are the things I have given you. Okay, at what time it will work, at what time it will not. Now for two division, if a is equal to 2, for complex data types it will not work like that. Okay, uh, this is true division, this is floor division actually. Okay, and we have a special symbols called as a power operator also. In arithmetic operator we have a special operator called as a power operator, which will give us the power of a number. For example, if I take here and let's see here, uh, 3 is there. I want to take the 3 square of the 3. Okay, if we can get them. 5 is there, square of the 5. 5 is a square of 5. You can get normally. Okay, these are the frequent operation we will do in mathematics. So, okay, I have left all these things to you, and remaining things you have to explore, and that I can say. There is no much other things are there. If you remember all this is enough. Okay, now let's say we have a next type of operator is relational type of operators. These operators are basically used to comparison purpose as same as in maths. Okay, we are using this relational operator to compare any two values or two numbers or two variables. This is as same as we use in mathematics. What will happen? We have a less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. No, that all are we are using here. The relational operator will give the output of type boolean true or false. Okay, we get to know that if it is a number is less than other than number, it is true. Okay, yes it is. Okay, if it is not, then it is no. Directly we can say yes or not, yes or no. But here we indirectly saying it. If it is yes, it is true. If it is no, then we can say it is a false. Okay, I will tell. In case of collection data type, the compilation takes place character by character value. Let me tell this what will happen if I take the collection. And in case if character of the first character in the right hand side is same as the first character of the left hand side, then the controller will neglect the compilation. After the position will increased by 1, then again depending on the ASCII value it will compare. Okay, this is how it will compare the collection type of data. Um, Now these 3 points are related to comparison of the collection type of data. Let's see what are different collection the relational operators are there. There will be a less than, greater than, and equal operator. Three important operators there. Among them, we have less than, and then less than or equal to, and greater than, and greater than or equal to, and not equal to. Basically, this will to you, these all will give the true or false. Okay, these all are the collection of inputs. You can refer it. I will do this. Let's see here. Okay, let's say I will take here numbers. Basically, we most cases we will do in numbers. Okay, so I am taking the numbers here. Let's say 40. Okay, I will take the copy of it for reference purpose. Okay, I will comment this. Okay, if you give three dot, this is how we comment. It will not, these statements will not work. Okay, I will save this, and if I now instead of the numbers, I will take the less than operator, less than or equal to, and here I will take greater than operator. Next here I will take greater than or equal to. Next here I will take equal to operator, and here I will take not equal to operator. Okay, this is all related to operators what I am giving. I will take here num2. What I am saying here is number one, 40 is less than num2. Num2 is nothing but 30. 40 is less than num2. No, it will give false. Num1 is less than or equal to num. This is num. Okay, num2. Okay, I'm finding whether it is less than or equal to num1 40 is greater than num2 30. Yes, it is. It will give in the form of true or false. Let me run this. You will get clarify here. Okay. Say at the left side, what it's saying, 40 is not less than 20, and for 13, 40 is neither less than nor equal to 20, and 40 is greater than. Yes, it is greater than, so it is written true. And 40 is greater than or equal to, sometimes it is greater than or equal to true, or equal to 13, and 40 is equal to 30. No, in third case, in fifth case, it is saying both are not equal. If both are not equal, this not operator will give true. Okay, 40 is not equal to 30, so I am giving true. Yes, it is not equal, like that. Okay, this is for numbers of type int. If I take any floating value, it will compare same thing. Okay, if I compare with the floating value, it will neither change anything. It will give same result as that of the. We can compare floating value also. We can compare with complex value also. Okay, we can compare complex value, this 30 plus 5 chain. Yes, if it is true, then it will give. If it is false, it will not give anything. But the less than operator is not what's good for the complex numbers. Okay, this you have to understand, because this type error less than we can't compare. Means basically it's saying that 40 plus 4j is them and 30 plus 5j is them. I can compare 30 with 4, means 40 with 30, but I don't know this imaginary number 4j and 5j, because these are the imaginary numbers now. We don't know, and the compiler how it should know. Okay, that is why it is giving there. I can compare the real part of the numbers, complex numbers, and I can't able to know how to compare this imaginary value. Even we too don't know. J value is root of minus 1. Okay, root of minus 1. J square value is minus 1. Okay, we know that while multiplying, while we are doing calculation, we can get but we will get only complex values. But its comparison we don't know. Okay, what is the actual value of 5j, because it is imaginary. Okay, these are related to true. And now complex value. Let's say if I compare with the boolean with the boolean. Okay, we are comparing boolean with the boolean. Let's say true. Okay, true with the true or false. I will take a. What will happen? First, it will this true will convert it into boolean 1, and this false will convert it into boolean with the integer value 0. Okay, true means 1, false means 0. Now it will compare. If 1 is less than 0, yes, it will give true. Let me say. If 1 is less than equal to 0, yes, true. Here 1 is greater than, no, 1 is not less than, no. Is 1 is less than 0? No, it will give false. 1 is less than or equal to 0? No. 1 is greater than 0? Yes. 1 is greater than 0? Yes. Okay. 1 is equal to 0? No. Okay. 1 is not equal to 0? Yes. Okay. It will give false, false, true, 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 false, true. Okay. False, false, true, true, false, true. Okay. It is going like that. We can compare with the Boolean also. Next thing we have, let's say we have some string values. Okay. Let's say string values I will give here, whether it will not, whether it will work for the string values. Let's say I will take some simple values. Here in case it will compare with the ASCII values and it will compare each and individual data type A, B, C. Okay, first we compare ABC with ABC. If it is work, then it will. Same. ABC is not less than. Okay, ABC is less, not less than, but it is equal to no, so it is giving true. Okay, what it will happen in type of collection, it will take A and A. If it is both are correct, it will give true. Okay, if it is both are not correct, it will give false. Okay, and it will find, let's say here, if I take B, okay, ASCII value of B is greater than the ASCII value of A. Okay, if it is ASCII value of B is greater than ASCII value of A, here we have taken B here. Let's say 60. What is the ASCII value of capital B, small b? It's 78, 98. Okay, 98 is less than 97. No, means ASCII value of A is 97. ASCII value of B is 98. 98 is less than 97. No, it will not give. It will give. This will give false. Okay, let me show you. This is here 98 is greater than 97. No, ASCII value of B is greater than ASCII value of A. So it is giving true. Means first it will check one by one case, one case, one case, one case, then it will give the result. You can manipulate that. Okay, this is how we able to compare. If I give here list and tuple, okay, let's say 1 2 3 here in the same case. Okay, same case, it will not basically compare based on the values in that term. Okay, it will basically compare based on the uh, what ASCII value of each and individual item. Here also the 1 is less than 3. No, yes, it is going true. Or then 1 is less than or equal to less than. No, yes, 1 is greater than 3. No, it is not giving. Okay, basically it is compared item by item. Okay, it will take first item, it will take 3. If there is no items to compare, no, it will consider it as a 0. Okay, it will consider it as a 0. That is why this is how we are able to compare a collection type of data with respect to relational operators. You can take here tuple also, you can take here dictionary also. It will take the keys of dictionary and then it will compare. It will take the values of dictionary, then it will compare. It is left to you how you want to compare your data with respect to any relational operators. Okay. Someone want to, someone have nested collection, someone have nested values in the sense value present inside another value, another collection, like that. Okay, this is all. Let's see what the definition we have. Does we have gone to the definition? Okay, uh, I think we have not gone with the definition. Okay, let me tell you less than operator, what is definition it will tell. Less than is nothing but if a value present in left side of the less than operator, if it is less than the right side of the operand value, then it will give true. Okay, similarly for the less than or equal to, if value present in the left side of the less than or equal to operator, either should be less than or it should be greater than or equal. Okay, if it is less than or equal, then it will, this less than or equal to operator will give true. Okay, now let's come greater than. If value present in the left side of the greater than operator, if it is greater than the right side, okay, then it will give true. If it is not, false. Okay, if the value present in left side of the greater than or equal to, it should be greater than or it may be equal to. Okay, to the right side of the value, it will give true. If it is not, false. Equal to operator, basically this is double equal to. Okay, basic equal to is comparison operator, assignment operator. Double equal to is nothing but it is a uh, comparison operator. If the value present in left side is equal to the right side value, then it will give true. If it is not, false. This will give true only when both are different. Means value present is present in left side should not be equal to the right side, then it will give true. Okay, these all are the different inputs with respect to relational operators I have list down here. At what cases it will work, at what cases it will not work. Okay, inputs have I have given here by taking one integer values and one collection values. Okay, this is more important term because while you are building a logic, it will help. Okay, now we will go across some logical operators. What is this logical operator? These are the operators which is mainly used to evaluate the multiple conditions. Okay, we have less than, greater than, no. If I want to compare A, B, C, D, all four, then there will be a multiple conditions here. A is less than B and C is less than, greater than D. There will be a multiple condition. No, to compare these multiple conditions, we are going with the logical operators. Okay. Now the output of the logical operator will be depend on the input to the uh, and the given condition, either true C or false C. Okay, it will give the true C value or false C value. All all data type default values are false value. All, yes, all the values other than the false C values are true value. What I mean to say, the logical operators is basically used to evaluate the multiple condition. This is the first point. And the second point, it will saying that the output of the logical operations is depend on the true value or false value. Okay. What is true value and false value? We will see that all type of default values are false value. Default values are nothing but these are the default values. For int, it would be default value is 0. Okay. For float, default value is 0.0. And for complex, default value is 0j. And for boolean, the default value is false. Okay. For list, default value is empty list. And for tuple, default value is empty parentheses. Okay. Set a default value, set of parentheses, dictionary is empty. So these are the default values. All these default values are nothing but the falsy values. Okay, falsy values. And other than these false values, all are nothing but the true value. For example, 1 is there. It is a true value. 1.1 is there. True value. 0j is a false value. And 1j is a true value. True is a true C value, and list of some items with the items is nothing but true C values. Tuple of some items is a true C value, and set of some items is true C value. Other than this, all are nothing but the true C value. Okay, this is one. Let's see what is there are different types of logical operators are there. Among them, the first one is AND operator, and next one is OR operator, and then we will have NOT operator. These three important operators. Then after that we have XOR also, but we are, let me tell that later. Okay, and logical operator will return the true when all the conditions are true. If at least one condition is false, then it will return the false. What it means? If all the conditions are true, then it will give true. If at least one condition is false, okay? If at least one condition is false, then it will give us the false value. Okay, next, this is the conditional one. Let's say condition one, A is less than B, either it is true or false, because the relational operator gives the or what a relational operator will gives the boolean value. Here any relational operator will give the boolean value. Here it will compare, and operator will compare this boolean value, then it will give the result value. True, 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 false will give false, false, true will give false, false, false will give false. Here we have to understand, if at least one condition is false, then it will give the false value. If all the conditions are true, then it will give true value. Okay, if all the conditions are false, among them one is false, so it will give the false value. Okay, let's say the working how it will work. Condition 1 is there, imagine condition 1 is there and condition is there. If condition 1 and condition 2 both are true, if both are true, then AND operator will return the content present in the last condition. Last condition is condition 2. If it is true, then it will give result. For example, this is 1 is there and 2. Okay, this is true C value, this is true C value. Okay, if both are true C value, then it will give the AND operator will give the true C value present in the second condition. Okay, this is true. Okay, it will compare based on boolean also, but it will also compare based on the content also. 1 and 2, it will give the comparison of true C values here, so it will give the 2 as its true C. If any one of the false value, then AND operator will return the first false condition. Means here this is the false C value and this is the true C value. What is the true C? I have discussed it. You can refer that with the by pausing the videos. This is false value and this is true C value. If at least one condition is have a false value, then it will return the false value. Okay, now this is same. If at least one condition is false value, it will return the false value. If all the conditions are false value, then it will return first false values. Okay, this is what. Let me tell you this with some example. Okay, here I will take. mm, can I take your num1 is them? This is some content is them. Okay, let me tell 34. This is true C value. Okay, if I take 55, 56, this is also true C value. See, here I am comparing the true C and false value. You have to understand what is true C and false value. Okay, true C. True C value and this is also true C value. Okay, here I am not comparing the Boolean values. Here I am comparing true C and false values. True C values are nothing but non-false values. False values are those values among them default values. Okay, these all are the default values are the no, these all are nothing but the false values. Okay, let me tell you. See, here I have to give them and it is represented by AND. Okay, let's see. This is AND operator. Okay, now come here and okay, this much is enough, I think so, to do the task. Okay, let me tell, let me skip this. I want to add here control V and I will control C. Uh, these notes I will give you in the description box. You can refer it. If I compare this, it will give me 3, 34 and 56. No, it will give me 56. See, at the both cases, it will give the 36. Okay. Next, if I give here false value, let's say if I give 0, it will give me 0 only. Let's see. Okay. Next, if I give here 0, then also it will give the first occurrence of 0. Okay. Yeah, I have to give here equal to so that I have to assign the values present in the item. Okay. Now I have to less. These are the false values. It will give first false values. What I mean to say, if it is false value, then it will give the first false value result. Okay. If it's true C value, all are true C, it will give the last true C value. Okay, are you understand? You can compare the list also here. Let's say non-empty list is nothing but the true C value only 1 comma 2 comma 3. Let's say 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 5. Let some random values. Here also I will take tuple. Okay, if it is tuple, then it will give tuple num because both are true C values. Then AND operator will return last condition true C value. Okay, this is. See, it will returning the tuple now. That is what. You can give string also, okay? But make sure that you should not give what any false values. Okay? Empty string is false value. Now this is false value. This is true value. It will return the false value. Okay? The moment it will say false value, the empty string it is returning. As of now, it is not there. If I give here any a some values, then it will give the this tuple. Okay? See, mechanism if you read that one more time, then you will understand. Okay, what is true C value, what is false values, and how it is working. If you have if you have an hands-on experience, no, then you will get no. Okay, if someone tell by comparing only two numbers, okay, in Python it is not like that. We can't compare only two numbers with the logical operator. We can't compare only true and false values using Python, because Python is such a thing that it will have to take care of everything. Okay, someone says Python is easy. If you come to Python, you will be having lot of things, but you may have not gone through that. Okay, that no one can tell what is the uh, these all are things, what is false values, what is true C values, but they will tell just by comparing two numbers. Okay, someone tell we will respect them. Okay, what to do? Nothing is there, but try to understand what is these things. Now, these all are the things. Can I compare with the dictionary? Yes, I can compare. No. Okay. Uh, Empty dictionary is nothing but the false value. So if the moment any AND operators see the false value, then it will give the false value. Okay. See, it will give the false value. Okay, this is basically an empty dictionary. Okay, if you give here set parenthesis, then it is nothing but it is a empty set value. Okay, set parenthesis the empty set value. Now, these all are related to AND operator. Uh, Still you have to explore, because I have not covered with the floating values and all. 3.5, these are nothing but the floating values. You can compare with the floating values, and you have some complex values here, 3 plus 5j, and you can work with this. If I have some boolean values here, let's say true, okay, num2 num2, if I have true values, it will give me true values only. Okay, true is also a true C value. Okay, this is all about the AND operator. I can directly say here 1 and 2. It will give true, not like that. You have to say what is thing is happening here and what my Python is giving the result. Next we have logical operators, and is completed, I think. Next we have the OR operator, which is very important among them all these. OR operator or logical operator will return the true when at least any one of the conditions are true. If all the conditions are false, then it will give us the false value. Okay, this is what definition, what it's saying. If any one of the condition is true, it will give true. If all of the condition are false, then only it will give false. It is exactly opposite of the AND operator. OR operator will work similar to binary addition. Uh, yes, binary addition such as one binary addition of 1 will give 1, 1 binary addition of 0 will give 1, 0 binary addition of 1 will give 1, 0 binary addition of 0 will give 0. We use keyword for or keyword for OR operator. Okay, we use OR keyword for OR operator. Now this is how the working of the OR operator. You have to understand this. What it will happen, it will take condition 1, OR operator condition 2. If condition 1 and condition 2 both are true C values, then the OR operator will return what it will return, first occurrence of condition 1. Okay, here content present in first condition, 2 or 5. It will the moment it will see the any true condition, it will directly return. Here it will see the true condition, it will return. It will see the true condition, it will return. Here the moment it will see the true condition, it will directly return. It will seeking about the true condition. Here in AND operator, it will seek the condition for the false. Okay, the moment it will see the false, no, it will return that. Okay, but true R is the one which seeking for the true condition, and is the one which seeking for the false condition. Okay, let's say now we will say the here if any one of is true, and then AND operator, and then AND operator will return the first true. What I mean to say, if we have any true C value and if we have any false C value, then what it will same, it will consider only true value. The moment it will see the true value, it will return directly as a result of it. Okay, here it will see the true value and false value, and then it is see the true value. It will neglect the false value here. 0 is as false value. The moment it will see true value, then it will return that. Okay, if all are the false value, it will return the last false value. Like that, here empty string is there, it will returning empty string. Here empty is 0j is there, it is returning 0j. Okay, let me do some calculation related to him. Okay, let's say I will take R operator. Okay, I will take here R operator. Now I will try to compare these two. Okay, here is true C value, here it's true C value. The moment it will see true C value or operator, it will return that only. Okay, if I run this program, you might think that how I am running the program by pressing F5. Okay, function F5 I'm pressing, it will automatically run and it will give the output. Okay, if I see 0j here, if I take here 0j, let's say false values, let's say 0, then what it will do, it will neglect this. Okay, it will neglect this. Whatever the true is there, no, if it is find that, then it will return. If I save and run this, okay, you can run here by using here also, you can run module. Okay, so this is saying true. And if I have some complex data such as 1, 2, 5, 6, these are the complex data, it will give the complex data. Among them, if I have here only any complex data which is true values, all elements, all collections with respect to any values, it's nothing but the true values. Okay, if I save and run, then it will give true value. Okay, if I have here any empty list, let's say num2 is equals to, let's say, empty dictionary, I will take him, it will give the empty dictionary. No, if it is the moment it will show true value, it will give the result automatically. If all are the true false values, then what it will do, it will give the last false value. This will give the empty dictionary. Let me see, this will give the empty dictionary. This is the behavior of the OR operator. Now let us say the working of the NOT operator, that is also important. Okay, this is OR operator. Now if I count the some values here, this is OR operator. Next we have working of the OR operator. Let's go with the NOT operator. NOT operator, it has some special behavior that NOT operator will give exactly opposite output of the given operator. It's like some odd things are there here. That is its behavior of NOT operator. It will giving some exactly opposite. If I say yes, it will say no. If I say if you are wrong, it will say yes, you are you are right. Like that it will saying. But NOT operator will says that it will give the exactly opposite output of the given input. Means if I give true no, then it will give false. If I give false no, it will give true. Like that. It's like some elder brother like that. Okay, it would be like elder brother or elder sister. Okay, it would be like that. We use not keyword for not operator. Okay, we use not keyword for not operator. And this is the specialty of Python. In other languages, we have ampersand for and, pipeline for or and exclamation for not, but in it is not in the case of Python. They have particular keywords, and operator for and, not operator for not, and what or operator for or. They have some keywords. By using that keywords, we can implement, say, not of 0, it will give true. It is like elder sister only. Not of 1, it will give false. Okay, that if we give true input, it will give false. It will give, if I give false input, it will give true. Okay, but it is based on the only logicals. Okay, logicals. Let me explain with the help of something. Okay, this is a false value. Okay, it will give true. If I given here no, it will give true. See, not of this, it will give true, empty. If I give here 0 no, it, if I give here, let's say, false I, if I give no, then it will say that is true. Okay, uh, is I have not scanned this. I have not shown that. Let's say if I give here now, it will say false. Here I don't need any. We won't compare two, but we won't compare with the one operand. Okay. Let's say not of num2 empty string is nothing but the true. It will give like true. Not of empty dictionary is nothing but the true. Okay. If you give 1 comma 2, no, it will give false. Okay. If I give 1 2 3 like that, no, dictionary, it will give, now it will give false, because not of true value is nothing but the false. Okay, it's like that. It is exactly opposite. So I will give a hands-on experience that let me take an example. Okay, let's say I have some marks here. Uh, for the marks, I will take marks is equal to, let's say, 100. Okay, the obtained marks is nothing but obtained marks is nothing but the 35. Okay, let's say obtained, or we can say minimum marks. Okay, minimum marks. Okay, minimum is nothing but the 35 to pass. Okay, this is not really way to compare any student, but as of now we are taking the example. Let's say if uh, I will take the obtained marks. Obtained marks is equals to, let's say, 45. I have to compare two conditions. The first one is the to pass, I have to take the marks which is greater than 35, and it should be less than 100. Here I'm taking two conditions. No, let's say I will take AND operator here. If I take here AND operator, let me tell that if I run here, I will take. Let's say my marks is obtain marks. Obtain marks is less than the minimum marks. Obtain marks is less than the maximum marks. Okay, and obtain marks is obtain marks is should be greater than the minimum marks. Okay, minimum. Okay, yes, it is. Now what it will do, it will see a student is passed or not. Say obtain marks is 45. 45 is less than 100, yes, it is less than. Then obtained marks is 45. Obtained marks is greater than minimum needed to be 35, yes, it is greater. If it is greater, then it will give true because a student is passed. Yes, it is not comparing well. Minimum, I have written some bad values of minimum. I have to write a minimum. Okay, if it is give, it will give true. How I got here, if I will click here, and then if I enter, then it will take the next line. Okay, or you can say Alt P, that is the shortcut to get the previous line. Okay, for example, if I tell this, okay, Alt P, then we can get the previous record. This is how we compare a different condition. Among them, we have a lot of different conditions while we are performing any mathematical calculation, any logical related calculation other than this. But as of now, we are sticking to this, and this is how we uh, do the works in logical operators. Okay, it is purely based on the true and false values, and not either true or false values. Okay, true or false value is the Boolean values. Okay, true and false values are represented to the content present in it. Okay, so I will do this and I will share all these notes to you. Okay, in my description box. Up to that, thank you for all.